Hello, my name's David Jones. I'm trustee of WinACC, Winchester Action on the Climate Crisis, and chair of its Renewable Energy Action Group. And the Renewable Energy Action Group has just published a report on renewable energy in Winchester District. Now, I want to say a few words about this report, but I really encourage you to go to our website and have a good read of it. The basic message is we have a climate crisis, and our energy consumption is a fundamental issue around our carbon emissions in Winchester District. Now, at the moment, we outsource almost all of our energy consumption in Winchester District. We import it all. Actually, most districts across the country do this. We rely on wind farms in the North Sea, or nuclear power stations, or gas imports from Qatar to power stations in order to deliver electricity to all of our homes. Now, there are big changes happening in the world. I don't need to tell you that. Energy insecurity is also adding to the problems and the threats that we face. And the other thing is that the economics of energy generation are changing. So we're going to see the renewable energy becoming ever more cost effective compared to fossil fuels. In the next 10 to 20 years, we are going to see an exponential increase in our energy consumption and our electricity consumption as we decarbonise society. Just think about our transport electrifying and our homes electrifying, the way we heat our homes. A great way to get us less dependent on Putin and his cronies. That's fantastic, as long as we generate that electricity through renewable energy and not fossil fuels imported from elsewhere. Now, net zero as a target is a fundamental principle. What that actually means is that for that electricity generation, we are going to see at least a doubling of demand between today and 2050. That's 28 years away. A doubling of demand. Now, where's that electricity going to come from? It is true that rooftop solar can make a difference, but WinACC's calculated that even if pretty much every rooftop in Winchester District was carpeted in solar panels, it would perhaps produce about 15% of that future demand. So where's the rest of it going to come from? Wind? Well, at the moment, that's outside of government policy really to allow wind to be generated in southern England onshore. And so we're not a particularly windy place, Winchester, and being inland, but we are very sunny. So solar is probably the best way to generate our electricity and produce our fair share of our electricity demand. And therefore, the report concludes that solar farms are a critical element of our future energy generation. What this means is we're going to need 6 times as much land for solar farms as we have today. We generate about 15% of our electricity demand today from solar farms. But remember, I just said earlier, that's going to double. That demand is going to double. So therefore we need 6 times as much renewable energy from solar as we have today. That equates to approximately 1,000 hectares of farmland across Winchester District. Now, I suppose the conclusion of all of this is we do need to change our mindset around both our consumption of electricity, because obviously the first thing we should do is reduce demand, but secondly, where are we going to get it from? And I would commend the readership of the report to see how we in WinACC propose that Winchester should be generating its electricity in years to come. And by the way, the sooner we do it, the better.